you're utilizing both.
Right.
Okay.
And then the left ear, we're just doing bone in this case. So
if you did the left bone, you're going to switch to the left.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go to tone, and you're going to go to
there.
bone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And say we're going to go ahead and we're going to do bone with masking, and we're going to test bone in the left, but we're going to do masking in the right.
Okay, so this goes into the center,
Mm-hmm.
and then this goes to
Mask.
mask
Right. Would that be on bone?
and earphone.
Earphones. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge. Okay.
Yeah. Mask and earphones.
And then, yeah.
You're going to be in the earphone with the masking.
And then I would tell the patient, okay, I'm going to go ahead and apply some masking to your left ear. So I'm going to, when you hear the masking or the static begin, just raise your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just be going really slow like that until they raise their hand.
Mm-hmm.
Say they raise their hand at 10 like this.
So I would just say to your patient, okay, I'm going to put some static
Mm-hmm.
in your left ear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When you hear the static, just raise your hand. And other than that, you don't have to tell them anything,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And then, but I want to give them a second. You understand? You understand? Raise your hand
Right.
when you
kind
hear.
of confirm.
Yeah, confirm with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then say we did all that.
Mm-hmm.
They said, okay, now I hear it at 10. I said, okay, good.
So now you're going to raise it up
To
to 30.
And now we're good to start testing bone.
Okay, so now you have to talk to them.
Okay, so if I'm going to be talking to them, they're going to be able to listen on their left ear, not on the right, because we've got the bone oscillator on the right, correct? So they can only hear on this ear.
So
If we want to...
okay, so the way you want to present this is push this over to the left. Go to mic and
Earphones.
and say, okay, this is the next test
Mm-hmm.
that we're going to perform. I'm going to put some static in your left ear. When you hear the static, raise your hand. Okay? Then I'm going to present tones in your right ear. When you hear the tones in your right ear, raise your hand. Any questions? Okay, here we go.
Then we need to switch back.
Then switch this
Yeah.
back. Then go to, you're doing masking in this side.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing masking in the left. No, you're going to be masking here and phones.
Earphones.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. If we're going to mask the left,
Mm-hmm.
okay, then this is in the center. Then you're going to go over to this side, and you're going to do tone
And then bone, right?
and bone. Okay. And then if you're
Now we're set. Yeah, to go to the frequency.
That would be it. And then
Start at 1,000, for instance.
if you whatever they're asking.
Whatever
you
they're
to
asking
do,
for, yeah.
Say it's 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. You know, or 750, whatever there is. But if they're asking you to test maybe 1 or 2 or 3 frequencies, then start with what they want you to test. And say it's 1,000, then you're going to go over here and you're going to,
Start at 55, 60 or something
55, 60, somewhere around there.
like that. Mm-hmm.
Press the button. If they hear it, then drop it down 10
Mm-hmm.
and do your thing. Keep going down 10. And then when you're done, going. Sometimes when you're testing my ear, I don't know if you're writing things down or if you're still
Yeah.
Dropping things a little bit and coming back up 5 and dropping them and
Oh,
coming
yeah.
back up 5.
I'm doing a lot of that.
I know you do that. I think 10 down, 10 down, 10 down.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I didn't hear it. Okay, I'm gonna come back up 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, yeah, heard it. I would go back down 5 one more time. If I didn't hear it, and I came back up 5 one more time, and I heard it, boom, you're done. Mark it.
What I'm doing is this: if we go down 10, then you don't hear it the next time, I'll come up 5. Say you hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go down 10. I was going down 10 and then creeping back up to that.
Yeah.
A little too much?
That's, yeah. Because if I'm not hearing it at that particular tone, 10, down 10, down 10, down 10, didn't hear it, up 5, heard it, I would go back down 5. Check it again.
Mm-hmm.
And if I didn't hear it, you can come back up and confirm.
Yeah.
But you got me to raise my hand at that point. What you're confirming is not what I'm hearing.
I guess what I'm concerned about is what I would do in real life versus what I would do for the test are probably two different things. I'm being extra cautious. If I was doing it in the room, say I already have my license and I was doing that, I would do exactly what you did. Oh, I'm not going to keep going fiddling around back and forth. I know where you heard it. Test it once, come back up if we didn't hear it, and then mark it down. That's what I would do. So I was going down a little too far, so I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I wouldn't go down. Like, if you went down 10s and then I didn't hear it, you popped back up 5, and I raised my hand, I wouldn't jump down 10 more to come back up 5 more again in increments. I would just drop down to 5.
Does it feel like it's an eternity when you're in there?
Well, sometimes I'm like, sometimes I'm sitting there and you know, I have tinnitus and I can see why sometimes Julie comes out if I'm out talking with people.
Right.
Too much. She's like, hey, keep it down.
Yeah.
And because I can hear the cars outside when the door is open. And Julie's like, oh, you just leave the door open. I know it's hot in there. But
it doesn't help.
It doesn't help me if I'm trying to hear something that's... Obviously, this isn't like a professional sound booth.
Yeah, right.
You know. So, because of that, I want to be as accurate or as quiet as we can during the testing phases. If I was in a booth, freaking bomb can go off over there, and nobody's going to hear it inside the booth. So,